beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review. With me here, the Master of Puppets, today joined by...
Mr. Duke of Delirium.
Yes, and today we're outside celebrating that our friend Martin just got a new job.
Happy birthday, almost. I was just about to say, but...
Yeah, but... So we are going to have a little bottle share outside in this semi-warm yet wet spring weather.
Semi-cold.
I actually don't... It's 12 degrees. So
a little bit windy, so...
Yeah, so hopefully the wind won't be too bad. But first we're going to be looking at a beer from BrewDog called the Old World India Pale Ale on a 7.5%. What they basically did was try to recreate, or is a tribute to the traditional old English IPA.
Old style.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah.
And they're talking about stuff like that here on the back. They use English malts and hops and yeasts in there, so that's pretty cool. And we got it poured here. And it looks like an IPA. I mean, it almost...
Orange, clear.
Yeah. Some white head.
Yep.
Want to check out the aroma?
This...
Smells very British.
Orangey.
Yeah, orangey. Some estery characters, almost like marmalade.
Yeah.
It smells more hoppy than your traditional, like, British IPA you get from some places, you know.
But still, like, bready and that fruit, almost fruit cake.
Yeah, and some
character.
kind of slightly... slight biscuity, caramelly tones, but mainly it's like citrusy notes and that marmalade quality. It smells pretty good, and it's actually fairly high ABV for British. But
7.5.
Yeah, but I think it's something like Mitch Steele made a book about IPA, and he talked about how the IPAs back then were actually pretty hoppy compared to what they turned into in Britain. But want to give it a taste?
Sure.
Cheers. That is very British, but it's actually decently bitter.
Quite bitter in the after taste, I think, And not super carbonated.
No, but I guess they probably weren't super carbonated back then either. It's almost cask-like, but it actually has a little more carbonation than cask has. But very British. Bready, biscuity malt.
Round in the feeling.
Yeah, some grassy notes, a little bit of that almost spicy noble hop character to it.
Toasted bread.
That's cool.
Sort of toasted bread characters and
a little bit of caramel. Marmalade is there too, but I mean, I definitely prefer the American IPA, but this definitely feels more hoppy than some of the IPAs that come out of Britain that are in the traditional style.
And definitely has, compared to normal British bitters, it still has a lot of bitterness to it, but much more fruit character.
Yeah, or maybe tasting a little bit of the 7.5% alcohol, but
maybe.
Yeah. What are you thinking grade-wise on this one? By the way, awesome ass label on this.
Well, I'd say 82.
Yeah.
It doesn't go all the way to the 90s in my book.
No, but for like English IPA, this is really nice.
Yeah.
I was torn up between 78 or 80, mainly because I prefer the American IPAs. But for what it is, I'm actually going to go 80 because it's, if you think, and they state it to be like traditional British IPA, and that's what it is, with some decent amount of complex flavors, and it's pretty fun to try. I mean, you constantly have all these crazy hoppy beers, so once in a while it's nice to get back to, the roots.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, definitely let us know what you think of the BrewDog Old World India Pale Ale. Hopefully you can hear us from the wind. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and we're gonna say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer.